I've returned to Arnold Palmer, Bay Hill. A little hesitant, but hopeful.
You getting hurt? What happened to you?
I got hurt, dude.
What'd you hurt?
My freaking intercostal cartilage area.
Was it from dropping bombs?
No.
What's it from?
All the karma for making fun of you.
Well, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Russ.
Thank you. The first time we've seen Xander in a PGA Tour event since early in the season.
It's great to be back. Nice to see some familiar faces and had some time to reflect in, what was 6 weeks. Sounds pretty short, but felt like a lifetime for me. So, like I said, I'm just really happy to be here. Not competing and then coming into one of the harder events last week at Bay Hill, I knew it was going to take a lot for me to perform at a high level, and obviously didn't perform the way I wanted, but I feel like I'm better positioned to play better. Preparation always helps with adaptability. I'd say that kind of works on and off the course. Morning, sir. All right, I got you.
You got your card?
I do.
There you go, my friend. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Just like I plan my rounds meticulously, Avis plans and prepares to ensure a seamless experience. You gotta win the tournament to park there, folks. Whether it's a quick road trip or a long journey, planning the right car for my needs makes all the difference. All right, safe and sound. With travel plans always changing, planning a car for my needs is vital for my week and my success. Being able to modify reservations on the Avis app makes things just so much easier. You can book a reservation in seconds. I'm trying to cipher through which car I want, but once you do book one, you can kind of go in and alter the drop-off location. It kind of lets you do whatever you want. Boom, car's reserved.
You gotta feel pretty good about the Aztecs this week in the Mountain West 20, yeah?
I look at golf as work. I do love it, so it's good to have, one, a friend, and two, someone that's a bit funny to sort of lighten the load when you're trying to compete.
Yep. Ow. Cute. That's gonna go in the yearbook.
He's one of my best friends, and I've spent a lot of time with him, and he's a really good human being. We've built a relationship over the last 10 years to where we trust each other so much.
Yeah.
I need to give him 2-3 hours to go around 9 holes to check things out, and then to walk with me as well for 9 holes.
It's kind of like my Zen time. I like to come out here and just think about different scenarios and how it would plan out if he hit it here, he hit it here.
I pride myself on knowing as much possible, because if he asks me a question and I don't know it, it will haunt me.
I'm just getting the raw data right now. With him next to me, it's putting it into effect.
Austin's always trying to see if there's some way to play the hole easier. He's always trying to turn over every stone, even if we've been on a property, so that sort of preparation gives me a lot of confidence.
This is hole 7, TPC Sawgrass. Could kind of reward yourself with a good tee shot. You got water left, thick trees right, so it's a great hole.
This hole's, would you say it's all wind?
It's all wind-based, yeah. So if we get a little bit of help, we might hit a little less than driver if it firms up.
This is the hardest wind for the hole.
With this wind here into the wind, it's a little tougher.
It's obviously definitely a driver today, yeah.
Cover.
Trying to get better. Bunker.
Bunker. In play, though.
Here you go. This is a pretty well-designed hole. It's kind of a must-hit fairway hole. I think you're used to hitting it out of the fairway most times, so it's good to try and get a few looks that may be weird. Catch a piece.
Should be. Yeah.
A little long, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Got on the wind, but it's fine. It's a Tuesday rake job. He relies on me a lot on the tee shots. He'll just ask, what do you think it is? I'll be like, 3-wood, and he just grabs it. Doesn't ask why, so. He's got a lot of faith in me. I mean, almost too much at times where I wish he would just be like, why 3-wood? But he just kind of trusts me when it comes to that, just with, all the years we've had out on all these courses, so.
Just lazy now, guys.
Yeah, he's just lazy.
You're gonna probably get hit here. You're fine? Hopefully not by the ball.
Should be good. Yeah, see that? It's just sitting like this, so it kind of gets a little bit out.
You got hit a little higher, huh?
Yeah.
Dang, is that breaking that much?
Yeah,
Outside, huh?
yeah. Hole 8, TPC Sawgrass, one of the hardest par 3s on the PGA Tour. This is one where you pray for par and then move on.
How far?
221, 241.
This is helping?
It's very cross. I'd say if anything, we have help, especially if you go slightly left side of the tee box.
That's good practice.
Chips from short to that front pin.
Yeah, I'll try and get up and down on this left bunker too.
Okay.
See how fluffy it is. Gotta almost try and chunk and run this a lot more, huh?
Yeah.
Hitting so soft in that, huh?
Yeah. Still coming. It's not terrible. Pretty good.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Xander. Hey, good luck next week.
It is a tricky hole if you don't hit the fairway. If you kind of hit it left or in this right rough, you're forced to lay up, and then you kind of play a game of angles at that point. Yep.
Thanks. Towed it. There, it's a good miss. Let's see. On this hole, you know, if you play it correctly, you can give yourself a really good chance at 4. A 3 is a really hard score to make on a hole like this, depending on how your day's going. Sometimes it's you know, just another birdie you make, and sometimes it's you need to kickstart your round. We're dead.
That's right where my number is.
We're dead. Oh, gosh. Yeah, not good.
3 woods in play.
You're not sold, huh?
Don't mind it off the tee, but like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, no, I hear you. 3 would have been way easier to turn over.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, I am an optimist. You gotta start believing at some point. I gotta start looking those past 6 weeks, you know, that's the past, and learn from it and move on.
That'll work. Tell you what, when you're trying to come back off a long layoff, seeing a couple putts like that go in really boost your confidence.
These were the kind of shots that you knocking the rust off when you haven't played for a couple months. And he's going to drop 2 here. So that's a killer way to end the day.
How about this? Would not be surprised in the least for old Xander to work his way right back in this golf tournament.
Birdie at the 9th means Xander is now 1 under par, and that streak should continue into 59 consecutive cuts made.
I was thinking about the cut line for sure. Knew I needed to make birdie, so I think 2 putting is probably the easiest way to birdie 9, and was able to do that.
Just working off the cobwebs. They're not coming off quite as quickly as Xander Schauffele would like.
Not hitting it close enough to duffing chips, to missing every fairway, to hitting fairways, to missing greens. The game feels pretty bad.
Xander is the ultimate professional. He doesn't like what just happened. He's not overly bothered. He's very comfortable, no doubt, with who he is as a player.
I need to start contending in tournaments versus being like the poor guy who's still rusty. You know, I got to throw that narrative out.